Hi everyone, it's Kathryn and welcome to or welcome back to my YouTube channel. For those of you that are new here, allow me to introduce myself. I am a model who makes fashion, beauty, and lifestyle videos that sheds light onto all the tricks of the trade, as well as gives you a glimpse into my own personal life. And with all that in mind, as you can see from the title of today's video, this is my model hair care routine. So I'm going to tell you all about what I do to keep my hair long, healthy, and shiny, as well as what products I use and how I style it. And if you see me looking off to the side, it is because I printed out freaking notes like I am like I am just like a type A student or something. No, I had them in my phone, but I'm also recording with my phone, which, by the way, I got a new phone, so hopefully the videos are in much better quality. But that was an entire side note. I have notes right here because it gets a little extensive what I do with my hair, so I wrote it all down so I don't forget anything. But to start, just let me talk about my hair a little bit. My hair is kind of my trademark. It's what a lot of people recognize me by. It's kind of become part of my identity. It's who I am. So I have to put in the effort and thought of what I do to keep it in tip-top shape. My hair is very thick. It's wavy. Some spots are wavier, some get a little straight. I don't know what the whole situation is, but I consider my hair thick, long, and wavy. So when I was a kid, when I was a young warthog, when I was a kid, I had very thick and curly hair. I need to insert a picture, but it was very poofy and it would just grow out. It wouldn't really grow down. It just expanded on my head. It was almost like I had a fro. So my hair for the longest time was always short. So, I mean, it kind of fit. I was a really big tomboy growing up, but luckily it started to finally grow when I was in like 4th or 5th grade. It started to relax a little bit and get long. And so I grew it, and now it's this length, and I'm happy with my length. I kind of want an inch longer, but I don't know, my hair kind of gets stuck in plateaus at this length. So maybe this is what it's meant to be, but I'm gonna keep trying. Mom will keep trying. I've never dyed my hair. It's always been this color, and it kind of gets naturally highlighted with the sun when I'm outside during the summertime, so that helps. I'm very lucky in that regard. So when I go to the hair salon, I usually stick with the same thing, just trim off my dead ends. I have long layers in my hair too, and they taper off and frame my face. So if you're ever wondering what kind of hairstyle I have, if you're curious and are inspired and want to get it for yourself, ask for that. I think it's important to note that hair works from the inside out, so you have to treat your body right in order to get the results. So what you input will be an output. So eat healthy, drink your water. It's all part of the system. So you can always Google and research what kind of foods are good for your hair, but I know off the top of my head, things like salmon, nuts. I can't eat nuts, I'm allergic, but for you normal people out there, you can eat nuts, chicken, vegetables, of course. If it's healthy, it's good for your hair. Exercise is also a very important factor in keeping your hair healthy. Just get your body moving and your hair will thank you. And then another thing to supplement, I will show you. I take vitamins. I feel like that's what everyone talks about. It can kind of sound gimmicky, but I swear to God it works. This is the Nature's Bounty Hair, Skin, and Nails Vitamins. It's made with biotin. There's 5,000 mcg per serving, whatever mcg means. I don't know, but if that's something you do, then there you go. And it comes in a pink bottle. I get mine at Costco, but I know Sprouts sells it, Trader Joe's might, King Soopers. It's like the #1 vitamin for hair, skin, and nails, as it says. So you can find it just about anywhere, I am sure. And I take 3 of these a day, and it does the trick in really growing my hair nice and long and keeping it shiny and healthy. And it's good for your nails and skin too. And of course, before I get into how I wash my hair and style it and all that, I just want to preface that what works for me may not work for you. All our hair types are different and require different needs, so do your research, ask your hairstylist. So this is just my advice if your hair is similar to mine, or you're just curious and want to watch a video. Hey, thank you for the view. Okay, so my wash routine. I only wash my hair twice a week, which might sound alarming to a lot of people, but I found that it works best for me and my hair type. My hair can kind of get dry, and I've read with thick, dry hair that you should really only wash it once or twice a week. Every day is overkill. It can really strip your hair of natural oils, so your hair doesn't get the proper nourishment that it needs. So twice a week, and I will show you what to do in between washes. Let's go into shampoo and conditioner. Bam, bam. This is the Pureology Hydrate shampoo and conditioner. I get this at Ulta, but I think even Target has Pureology now that I think of it. I love this stuff, and I've been using it forever. And even when I switch up my shampoo and conditioner sometimes, I know sometimes I get a little disloyal and I check out what other options might be out there, but I always come back to this because it really does wonders for my hair. Even just when I'm washing it, it just feels softer and cleaner. So what you do when you're washing your hair is also important. It's weird, it can really set up how well your hair is gonna turn out for the next couple days. So of course, wet your hair, use lukewarm water. You don't want it piping hot because that will really dry out the hair. And cold water, I don't know. I've heard mixed things about it, if it really does anything or not. I usually give my hair a blast of cold water at the end of my shampoo and conditioner to lock in everything, and it seems to help, but we'll get back to that in a second. So shampoo, I take a quarter size amount in my palm, just rub it, and I make sure to wash my hairline and all of my scalp, but don't get it in the mid-lengths and the ends of your hair. Shampoo is really meant for your scalp and getting rid of all the dirt and oil. I don't know why I'm like pretending to wash my hair right now, but hey, it's soothing. Be gentle when you're massaging your head. I use the pads of my fingers. That's like the softest part. I've heard too, you shouldn't really go in circles, even though sometimes I do, that you should really just go like back and forth with the hair because circles can tangle it and cause breakage. But hey, we can't do everything perfectly. So rinse all that out, make sure it's gonzo, then go in with the conditioner. I take about a quarter, sometimes like a quarter and a half size of conditioner, and I think everyone always uses a little more conditioner. I feel like it's just the unspoken rule. So only focus the conditioner on the mid-lengths and the ends of your hair because that's what needs the moisture. I think I kind of like lightly scrunch it in my hair and twirl it a little bit. Not like twirl, not like schoolgirl twirling your hair, but just, you know, just really work it in there. Then I just let that set in for a few minutes or something. Like a hair just floating there. So I let that set in for a few minutes while I go about the rest of my shower routine, just so my hair really absorbs the product. So I'll wash my face, wash my body, shave, do all that, and then save my hair for the very last step of my shower routine. I'll rinse that out, and like I said, I'll seal it with a kiss. I'll seal it with the cold water rinse. You just let it hit all your hair, your scalp, all the way to your ends. Just stand under the shower head for just a few seconds is all it takes. Also, once a week, I do use this Caviar Anti-Aging Replenishing Moisture Mask. And it smells pretty good. I got this stuff at Ulta. I feel like it's a little more pricey. Let's say it was around $50. Was it? Or was it like 30? Was it 30 or was it like 50? I know it wasn't 40. It's a little steep, but I find it worth it, and a little goes a long way with it, so it should last you a while. You can do this after shampooing and conditioning. Just a quarter size amount, run it through your mid-lengths and ends, and your hair will be soft and shiny. I can't remember if I said it or not, but I use the mask about once a week. So if I wash my hair twice a week, that means one of the days I will be using that along with my shampoo and conditioner. So I step out of the shower, and to dry my hair, I just lightly pat it with a towel. You shouldn't rub your hair because that can cause breakage. I sometimes even take like an old t-shirt, an old cotton t-shirt. 100% cotton is the best way to dry your hair without leaving it too frizzy. Sometimes I just like take a t-shirt and I wrap my hair in it. It's I don't know how to describe it. Play around with it and just, I don't know, say I take the t-shirt and I just do like a little, what's that called, a chignon? Chignon, wow. What's that called, a chignon bun? I don't know, I think it's French and I don't speak French, so I don't know the word, but you know, put that like at the nape of your neck, and I like put a tie around it too so it stays in place. And I let it dry that way. And I talked about it in my very first hair video, in which I show you how I do my usual wavy hair styling, but I like 99% of the time let my hair air dry. I never blow it dry. A, it takes freaking forever with my hair, but B, it's also not good for the hair to use heat styling products too often. So we gotta let it breathe. We gotta let it breathe. And like I just mentioned, I will put a card up about how I style my hair with overnight waves. So usually I'll do the pin curls that I showed in the video, or I do like these Princess Leia buns. I'll have to make a video on that. Or just simple braids and sleep on that overnight. And then when I undo it all in the morning, it makes pretty waves or curls. I feel like I'm kind of working backwards here, but before you style your hair for the evening or whenever, to let it dry and set in place, before doing all that, once my hair is about like 90% dry, it's just like slightly damp, then I put in leave-in conditioner. And this is from my friend Andy's Salon. Shout out to Andy. But she's a hairstylist at a salon here in Colorado called J Salon. If you're from the area, check it out. It's in Parker. It's a cute place. But this is a leave-in conditioner that seals color, smooths frizz, repairs damage, prevents split ends, moisturizes dry hair, la-di-da-di-da. It's basically like, it's a 10, but the salon's version of it. I love it, and it smells really good too. So I just do a couple spritz of that on each side of my hair. I let that soak in, and then a few minutes later, I go in with my favorite hair product ever. This is Paul Mitchell's Super Skinny Serum, and this is just another extra boost of moisturizing the hair, keeping it shiny and reducing frizz. And I take about a dime size amount of that, just one pump, and I put it all on my ends, and then I am one happy camper. And then we can style our hair however necessary. Oh, here we go. Okay. Another little sidetrack kind of from me. I don't comb my hair when my hair is really wet, because that is when your hair is in its most delicate state. So I wait till it's like 50% dry or just damp, and I comb it with a wide tooth comb. Don't brush it. Comb is much more gentler. And then once my hair is dry, and then for the next couple of days, I use a gross. I use a hairbrush, but don't inverse the two, if you know what I mean. Don't comb your hair when it's dry, because why is it? I don't know. I just read it somewhere that it, for some reason, can be, I don't know, you wouldn't think, but I just don't do it. Well, and of course, like I mentioned, don't brush your hair wet, because that is too rough. So in between washes, those 3 or 4 couple of days, I don't really follow a set schedule. I just adapt to what my hair is doing. If I style it like these waves or the braids or the Princess Leia buns that I mentioned, it all stays throughout the next couple of days, which is awesome. So I don't really have to do much other than brush my hair after I go to bed. So I work out a lot and I sweat. My hair can get a little oily from it. So if it's looking a little greasy up on top, I will take my Batiste dry shampoo, do a couple spritz of, why did I do that? I just do a couple spritz of that along the hairline and in the weird nasty looking places, and let it sit for a couple seconds, then rub it in, and it's all good. If the ends are dry, I'll go back in with the Paul Mitchell serum. I don't do those things every day, just when it really needs it, because if you put in too much product, it'll cause buildup in your hair and it can really weigh it down and dry it out too. Use in moderation. If your hair starts to look blah after a while, you can always do different things and get creative, create different styles, put in some braids or tie it up, put it in a bun. I put it in a bun. I really think the biggest tip of all of this is to only wash twice a week. I think that's really the key to beautiful hair. Just keeping your routine simple, letting your hair do its thing, but of course giving it lots of love in the meantime. I think that's another thing too, is sometimes you can't help stress, but to reduce stress or learn how to relax, meditate, yoga, take up anything to improve your mental health, because again, it's inside out. The wear and tear can really seep out. So you really got to look out for yourself when it comes to self-care. And if I do any heat styles, like curling my hair with a wand or curling iron or using a hair straightener, if I use any of those heat tools, it's generally for a big event or special occasion. I do take precautionary steps for that. I use this Chi heat protectant spray. You can find it anywhere. So that helps in guarding the hair from the damaging heat from the tools. And to hold everything in place, I use this L'Oreal Elnet Satin Hairspray. And I need a new one because it is out. So another weird tip that I do to promote hair growth and healthier hair, I do a scalp massage every night. I found this on a YouTube video and I can always link it below, but it's where you tilt your head over. So you're standing up and you tilt your head over. So all the blood is, not all the blood, but a lot of blood is supposed to circulate to your scalp and bring oxygen to your head. And then you just do like, you know, the massage you do in the shower, but you do that to your scalp while your hair is dry and do it for 5 minutes. I'm pretty sure it's an ancient technique, like it's been around forever, but it really helps your hair grow and keep it shiny and healthy. I feel like I keep repeating that, but that's like the embodiment of good hair, is luscious, shiny, clean, healthy hair. And so real quick, when it comes to haircuts and hair trims, I go about like every 12 to 14 weeks. So what is that? That's like every 3 months. So say like once a season, I'll go get my hair trimmed. And I know usually they suggest like every 6 to 8 weeks, but since I am trying to grow my hair out still, I find it best to spread it out a little bit more and just get the dead ends trimmed and get my layers back into place and everything. And that covers it. So like I said, it all depends on your hair type, but vitamins and a healthy lifestyle really come into play if you want good hair. And if your hair type is similar to me, which is thick, wavy, and tends to be a little bit on the dry side, wash twice a week, avoid hot tools as much as possible, save it for special occasions, find products that work for you, and try out that scalp massage every night for 5 minutes. I promise you'll see results. And just be kind to your hair and it will be kind back to you. Everything that I mentioned today will be in the description below, as well as my social media links. And yeah, that's it. I've been rambling for a while and my throat is starting to get dry. Also, I am filming at 2 a.m. because my sleep schedule is shit. So this is what we do now. Anyways, I love you guys. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye, guys.